So the main reason I got involved with the American Heart Association and Go Red for Women is because I really wanted to take that message out to the community that women, we're so busy. We get involved in so many different things. We're working, we're volunteering, we're out in the community, out in our schools with our children, that we often just don't prioritize our health. It goes to the bottom of the list, and until something really dramatic happens, we don't think about it. We don't prioritize it. And we all know that heart disease is the #1 killer of women, and there are things that we can do to change that statistic. And I really wanted to take that out into the community and talk to women. And you're getting ready to hear a story from my friend Melanie that really drives home that it can happen when we're active, when we're busy, when we're just living life. And it's important to know that we really have to take care of ourselves and really make it a priority.
Grew up in Poteet, Texas, a small town, was very active, played a lot of sports, and I am a wife and mother of 2 children, a boy and a girl. We are a tennis family. All of us played tennis. I taught my children how to play tennis when they were young, and my dad taught me. I work out at a gym at that time that I had my heart attack. Don't ever feel like I've been too overweight. I try to watch what I eat. At the same time, my family are important to me, so I've tried to teach my children the right things to eat and the way to eat. I had my heart attack 4 years ago in February, this coming February. It was a Monday morning, so I, get up, don't be lazy, get up and go do your workout like you're supposed to. About halfway through the workout, I decided I needed to go home, and drove myself home from the gym, and went home, and got home, and I started having chest pains. My arms started aching, and so then I started throwing up. And at that point, I knew I needed to do something. I have a background enough to know with my physical education, and my mother's a nurse and my sister's a nurse, to take aspirin. So we drove in and got to the emergency room, and things got rolling, and took tests, and I'm still, at that time I felt better. I thought, oh, this is ridiculous. So they do the blood work, they do all the tests, and the emergency room doctor comes in and he says, you sure you haven't had any symptoms? You sure you haven't had any chest pains? Are you sure, this and that and this and that? And he says, Mrs. Starich, you had a heart attack. And I looked at him and I was like, no way, can't be. Once they went in and did a heart cath, they realized I had 90% blockage. And first of all, they told me if I had not taken the aspirin, I probably would not have made it. I found out later that they finally figured out, after doing blood tests and tests and tests and tests, that they think that I have mobile plaque, which can break off during exertions, or, and I was working out and lifting weights, and what happened when I had the heart attack. They wanted me to go and do a rehab at the heart, for the heart rehab. And I thought, I'm fine, I've got the stent, but it was the best thing ever, because after you've had the heart attack, you're scared. Anyone that's gone through what I have gone through, I would definitely suggest going through the rehab. I actually went back to work the next Monday. Went half a day for a while. I didn't want to sit home and feel sorry for myself. I didn't want to sit home because I made it worse, in my opinion, to just sit there and, life goes on. I'm going to be fine. And doing that rehab and my doctor and support from my family, I wanted to be there for my kids. The whole time I was in the hospital, I was thinking, I've got a 16-year-old daughter at home, and I need to make sure I'm there for her. So, sorry. I'm not worried about myself so much, but I was worried about my family not being able to have me there. And that's what got me through it. I had to be there for them. Sorry. So as you can see, it's still very emotional. I've had a normal life since then, and I am very blessed, and I'm thankful to God that I had a second chance to survive and to go on and be there for my family. Really it's been fine. I'm coaching tennis, no problem. I don't get out there and work out a whole hour with them, but I stay busy. I'm out on the courts till 8 o'clock at night some nights. I think American Heart Association is a great organization. I have a PE background, and I used to teach elementary PE, and I think probably at least 12 years that I did it. I had Jump Rope for Heart with that is sponsored by American Heart Association, and it's great. And I even brought people in to talk to the kids, people like myself. Ironically, I would have come in that had episodes or that had situations, and I think it's huge. I think awareness to tell the children how to take care of themselves early is important. Their lifestyle, their eating, because obviously what happened to me didn't happen overnight. There had to have been something that a diet at some point in time that caused the plaque. And I grew up thinking I was doing most of the things that I should be doing. So I think it's huge to train and teach our children early, and I think the Jump Rope for Heart is just huge. If I could tell women anything about that is to, make sure you're taking care of yourself, because I think women, mothers, parents get so involved with their family that they don't take care of themselves. And you find out it's a gradual thing, so you don't realize it until it happens.